Hey everyone, this podcast is part of Story Mode, the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. You can support us and gain access to other great exclusive podcasts at patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed, which is spelled like it sounds.
To be or not to be? Not to be.
It's the holiday special.
Christmas time is here.
Oh, my goodness. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to a new episode of Draft Action Hero, a holiday special episode.
Why not?
Yeah, this is
Why
coming out.
not, Dave?
It's coming out on Christmas, I believe. Yeah, why not? Why the hell not?
Why the hell not?
Did we say our names? I'm your host, David Bell.
I am a second host, Tom Ryman.
And big shout out to our producer, James Rainey.
Mm-hmm.
James Rainey is the one who put this all together, including this specific idea. Normally on this show, we use a randomizer to give ourselves... and this is good for people who don't know the show in general. We draft action heroes to undergo a series of randomized scenarios and henchmen. This time around, James came to us and they gave us a specific scenario, which is the assassination of Santa.
In keeping with the spirit of the season, we're going to attack and dethrone Santa Claus.
Absolutely. It's about fucking time.
Mm-hmm. He's had it too good for too long.
Yeah. He's lasted so long in power. He's like Putin.
Yeah. He keeps holding like joke elections.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Keeping himself in power.
A fucking fascist.
Mm-hmm. And it's time it's beyond time somebody held him down and shaved his beard.
Mm-hmm. So in this scenario, it's not just one action hero. We are going to be drafting a team of paid killers, as in bounty hunters or assassins, mercenaries. They will be in this scenario. They are going to have to go to the North Pole to Santa's bunker, where Santa is waiting for him or them.
To Santa's doomsday shelter.
Yeah. To take out Santa. But Santa is not alone. In fact, there are 5 Santas, folks.
One might say too many Santas.
Yeah. 5 Santas, all from different Santa movies that we're going to have to figure out how to best take out. So unlike our previous episodes, we don't have to roll for shit.
No.
But first, let me tell you about our draft pool. We have a list of 12 assassins and mercenaries that we are going to draft from to have our own teams. The draft pool is as follows. We have Boba Fett.
Naturally.
Because, of course.
Why not?
Django, as in Django Unchained.
Yes.
Jason Bourne.
Sure.
As opposed to what was the name of Jeremy Renner's Bourne?
Oh, who cares?
Who gives a shit? Snake Plissken, who is the least assassin-like assassin on this list, but he'll do shit for cash.
Mm-hmm. Or
he'll do stuff.
Or if you
whatever
put a
you want.
bomb in his head.
Yeah, either way. The Bride from Kill Bill. John Wick, obviously.
Yeah.
Black Widow. What's her real name? Natasha Romanoff.
Yeah.
Arya Stark. That should be fun.
Sure.
Samantha Cain, a.k.a. Charlie.
Charlie Baltimore.
Yeah, the main character in The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Mm-hmm.
We got Hit Girl on this list.
Yeah, why not?
We got one Harlan Maguire, Also known as Jude Law in Road to Perdition. Not an action movie. Thought it would be funny. And coming in as a team, our first team, Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
We talked about it beforehand. We figured this is, as you might notice, this is a low, we're bending our rules in terms of super tech and magic.
A little bit.
I mean, Arya Stark's kind of magical. Boba Fett's got fucking missiles and jets and shit.
Tech, yeah.
So Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield, they kind of just have guns, and
a lot of these characters kind of just have guns.
Yeah, and when you think about it, they also are bad at. Well, at least Vincent is. He leaves his goddamn gun on the counter while he takes a shit.
Do a slam and read a magazine.
Yeah. So they're gonna need each other is the point, and they're a package deal.
Yeah.
Tom, any thoughts on this list? Any objections?
No.
Anything you'd like to change?
No, I think this is going to be festive.
I think so too. The location is, of course, the North Pole.
Where else? Which version of the North Pole?
That's what I was about to ask.
Okay.
We need to settle on a way to what is our North Pole? Is it a small city? Like in Fred Claus?
No.
Is it like the Santa Claus where it's actually an underground facility?
I've generally preferred, I don't know how this is going to be for an action movie. Maybe it should be a small city like Fred Claus or Noel. Or actually even in the Santa Claus, it's a city. It's just underground.
Yeah, it's just underground.
Remember, there's a polar bear directing traffic.
Right. I think there needs to be enough of a population because we're going to have henchmen.
Yeah, we're going to have elves and shit, right?
Yeah, I got a list of henchmen here.
Okay.
So we're going to need
Misfit
a large
toys.
enough
There's
space.
Probably going to be some fucking Misfit toys running around.
Yeah. Well, you want me to tell you what the henchmen are? And we can add Misfit toys if you want.
I want to add Misfit toys. I need to shoot a Charlie in the box.
Okay, I'm adding Misfit toys right now.
A water gun that shoots jelly.
Bam! Right in the face. Skull exposed.
Nobody wants to play with a Charlie in the box.
Along with the Misfit toys, we're going to have a handful of elves. You know, I think they're going to be the pawns because there's going to be so many.
Are
these elves?
There can also be life model decoy Santas.
Yeah, that's true. For elves, is the rule? Are we going to do elf rules where it's shrunk down actors, or are we going to do Santa Claus rules where it's children?
I think you know what I want to say.
All right, children it is.
Children it is.
Children.
They're not really children. They're hundreds of years
old. No, they're elves. They're elves.
Yeah.
No. Reindeer. How many reindeer are there?
8.
8? Okay, so I assume there'll be 8.
9 if you count Rudolph, but why?
Wait, you aren't counting Rudolph?
No.
I'm counting Rudolph, man. Look, in terms of firepower, Rudolph will be there. He'll be fighting with the other reindeer.
That's true, yeah, when the chips are down.
So you're pro, he doesn't join in their reindeer games. You're pro beginning of that song.
No, I'm pro the original text.
Okay.
Of The Night Before Christmas.
Okay, that's fair.
Rudolph is fine, but Rudolph is
Rudolph
is fanfic.
You're a traditionalist.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're adding Rudolph.
That's fine.
Frosty the Snowman. Not sure what Frosty's gonna fucking do.
Nah, but he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there doing it, baby.
And per request of our Patreon producer, a 10-foot tall robot nutcracker. I'm thinking a dark trooper, you know?
Sure. There's one in Christmas with the Joker, I believe. One of the Batman animated series episodes.
Okay. That's probably going to be a tough one to work with. So let's lock down what this North Pole is. Do you think it's got to be a city, right?
Yeah, small city, Santa's workshop.
It's got to be like the ending of Game of Thrones. It's kind of a kingdom.
Sure.
I'm imagining there's like the city is sort of like you work your way from the outside in, and at the very center is Santa's cottage with his bunker underneath.
Yes.
Okay, and is this like
his cottage is going to be like the lair of like a coke baron in a 1980s action movie?
Yes. In terms of city, is this like a country, like English countryside town, or is this like Minneapolis? Like, how tall are these buildings? What's the economy like?
Well, I don't know. I think it's like candy and toy based economy.
Okay, so like mostly like little huts.
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay,
we don't need a sprawling megaplex.
But there's a main street. There's shops.
Yeah, but it doesn't need
Right.
to. It does need to be like Toronto.
Okay, it doesn't need to be like Toronto. Good to know.
No.
I'll write that down. Not
Toronto.
Toronto. Got it. All right. Let's get to what the Santas are. Shall we?
Oh man, so excited! So excited!
Yeah.
To see these fucking Santas.
As requested by our patron producer, here are the Santas we will be fighting. Ultimately, number 1, kind of a sham Santa, Jack Skellington as Santa.
He's fake Santa.
Powers include the fact that he is already dead, so that'll be tough.
Right, since he is dead, he can take off his head. He can also recite Shakespearean quotations.
Exactly. He can sing. He has monster toys. Is Zero a superpower? That's just a stupid
Zero's
dog.
a ghost.
Yeah, I don't think Zero can do shit. Second, and this counts as 2 Santas, Nick and Fred Claus from the movie Nick Claus. That is Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti.
Okay.
I watched this movie today, Tom.
Go on.
They have snowball accuracy. That's one of their powers. They also have their own security detail of elves.
That's
if you remember.
Vaguely. That's also
That's
also in the Santa Claus.
Okay, they're like Secret Service elves. Next one, and this is going to be a tough one. The robot Santa Claus from Futurama.
That's gonna be a tough hill to summit.
Yeah, obviously a robot. A lot of advanced weaponry.
Yeah.
And finally, and Tom, I think this is actually gonna be the worst Santa to fight. Scott Kelvin, aka Tim Allen's character in the Santa Claus. Not only does he have the power to float and squeeze through tight vents, but Tom, if you kill him, you become him.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
That's an exciting wrinkle to add to this.
Exactly.
And he also has a team of special forces elves.
Yes. He's like a curse. When you think about what we're about to face, the mission is to kill Santa Claus, meaning there can't be any more Santa Clauses left. So
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, this is going to be dark, I think. But I guess we'll get onto the actual draft, right?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right, I'm reaching in. Hold on. Fuck. I should have had a coin.
You should have. I don't know what the fuck you're doing now, man.
All right, it's a dime this time. Tom, it's a dime.
Okay. All right. Well.
Putting all this shit back in. Oh my god, what is this? Why do I have this? Okay. Tom?
Yeah?
As per tradition, you're going to say heads or tails, and then you are going to win the coin toss.
Well, we'll see. You mean you're changing the coin?
I choose the coin like every time. All right, Tom.
Okay.
Heads or tails? Call it.
Tails. Is it
It's Tails.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, did we have a Christmas miracle? But nope.
No Christmas miracle. It's Tails. How many episodes have we done?
5, 6.
Okay, so that's how many times you've won this coin toss. I'm disturbed.
No, don't. I mean, it's just don't be. Don't
Okay.
question it.
Okay, fine.
Don't
I
think
won't be.
about
I
it.
won't
Don't
be.
think about it.
All right.
That's
Start us off. So
That's for your protection as much as it is for mine.
okay, that's fair. So you pick one, and then I pick two, and then you pick two, and so on, right?
No,
Isn't that what we agreed?
yeah, because it's going. That's right. Yeah, because it's going around. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take Boba Fett.
Fuck. Okay, fine. Fuck. Everybody wanted Boba Fett.
Well,
I wanted Boba Fett. All right, who do I want from these losers? Gonna have to go with John Wick.
yeah. It's honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so what, these Santas that we're fighting. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Okay, I'm putting my brain in a very specific place here. I'm taking Snake Plissken.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, this might just end up in the Christmas Chronicles.
Yeah.
We might end up with Santa Kurt Russell.
Yeah, this is how the Christmas
and
Chronicles happen.
And then he
yeah.
just like turns off all the electronic devices in the North Pole.
Exactly. And then
just-
it just like
just
sticks it to
leaves.
the president. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. I want to take Jules and Vincent,
Okay.
and I think I want to take Hit Girl.
Ooh, good choice. That's a good choice. Not only is she gonna like beat up Santa, but she can just call him like the C word and shit.
Mm-hmm. But she'll also be vulnerable to presents.
Oh shit! You're right.
She is a little girl.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take Road to Perdition. Hear me out.
McGuire from Road to Perdition.
I want it.
Yeah, no, I know you want it.
Yeah.
I want to.
I'm
I
also-
want to see that motherfucker in the North Pole.
Yeah. I'm also gonna grab Arya Stark.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Very Hit Girl adjacent. The only real difference is that Hit Girl has guns too.
Yeah.
Although Arya can change her face.
She's a changeling.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. She can look like people.
Mm-hmm. That's a thing I hadn't considered.
Oh yeah.
Who do we have left?
We have Django, Jason Bourne, The Bride, Black Widow, Charlie. That's it.
I'm gonna take The Bride.
Fair. That's fair.
Um,
You got all the Tarantinos.
and I think I'm gonna take Jason Bourne
It's a good choice.
because he knows where all the exits are.
Yes, that's true, and he knows license plates. Or some shit.
Some goddamn bullshit.
Some stupid shit. All right, well shit. Well, I'm gonna take Django.
Yeah, of course.
So you don't have all the Tarantinos. And I'm gonna grab. Oh shit! This is oddly hard between Black Widow and Charlie. I guess I'm gonna go with Black Widow because she's superpowered, sort of. Not really, but she's more she has shown to be able to like jump on monsters and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know that's going to come in handy, which
she's
leaves
got-
you with Charlie.
She's got like little
from-
stun lasers too.
Yeah. Leaves you with Samantha Cain, Charlie from The Long Kiss Goodnight.
All right. So she and the bride are going to be fighting over who gets to be Hit Girl's mom.
Yeah. You're right. They're gonna get real fucked up over that.
Yeah.
So you have Boba Fett, Hit Girl, Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield, the bride, Jason Bourne, and Samantha Kane, aka Charlie. Well, I have Snake Plissken, John Wick, Harlan Maguire from Road to Perdition, Arya Stark, Django, and Black Widow.
I'm just trying to remember these fucking assholes doing trying to picture these assholes doing anything together.
Yeah, I am afraid for Jude Law's life by the hands of the other characters. Because I do propose we should have one moment, right? We should our first moment here that we have to consider is gearing up. All the characters, they're on the helicopters. Mm-hmm. These 2 alternate reality helicopters flying to the North Pole.
Yeah.
It's like the beginning of Predator.
Yeah. They're listening to Little Richard, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Did Little Richard do like a Christmas cover of anything?
He must have.
All right. If that exists, picture it. So where are your allies? Who's getting along in your group?
Oh man. Well, Jules and Vincent obviously are getting along.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
Everybody in my group is kind of like, I feel like they would all be in different corners of the helicopter, and then it would just be Jules and Vincent sitting there talking to each other.
Boba Fett would definitely be the odd man out. Everybody would be struggling to understand what that dude's about. He's the only one with a mask.
There's a little girl there. Well, she's wearing a domino mask, but...
Oh, that's true.
He's definitely the only one in a suit of armor and a jetpack.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the one member of your group that really cosplayed too hard.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just like, well, I just feel weird now.
Yeah. Yeah, like did we underdress or did he overdress? Not sure.
One of us.
Does any of that shit on you work?
One of us is at fault here.
Yeah.
And I need to know who.
I mean, I would give good money to watch Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield just talk to Boba Fett. Just have an interaction.
Yeah. Any exchange.
Yeah. Any exchange. In an elevator for like 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I want to see it.
Yeah, I need it to be a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Hit Girl and Boba Fett might get along.
I think you're right. Hit Girl and the Bride too.
Hit Girl and the Bride would probably get along.
They're both into swords.
I really think the one that would like annoy everybody the most is Jason Bourne.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be the biggest fucking square in this group.
Yeah, he really is.
He's gonna be a huge nerd that nobody wants to spend time around.
Yeah, Vincent would light a cigarette and Jason Bourne would like passive aggressively cough.
Yeah,
yeah. He'd be a real drag.
Rattle off some facts about cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
Vincent's like, who the fuck is this guy?
So yeah, it's probably. I'm guessing it's like the four seated together, and then Boba Fett and Jason Bourne on two opposite ends of that helicopter. That's how I would break down the social hierarchy there.
Yeah, I feel like that's...
Yeah.
I think it would definitely end up with Jason Bourne by himself on one end of the helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah, eventually they would warm up to Boba Fett.
They would...
Once they realize he's basically a statue.
Right. Start gravitating towards the guy who looks like a tank.
Yeah.
Like, I should probably at least stay behind this guy.
Yeah, you should at least be nice to him, yeah.
And Jason Bourne just sulking in the back. I have no memories. Yeah, that's going to be a big help. That's going to be a big help.
Yeah. Cool story, man. That's great.
That's great.
I hope you get your memories back. I don't give a shit.
I'm a sleeper agent. Super.
Fair.
You're wearing a t-shirt and jeans.
Look, look at this asshole. This asshole in armor. Maybe you could have dressed in a little bit of armor.
You're wearing like a light. You're wearing like a light jacket. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure this motherfucker's bulletproof.
You look like you're taking the stepkids to see a baseball game. Come on, man.
You're dressed like
put in a little effort.
You're dressed like a little league coach.
Yeah. At least wearing suits, you know?
Yeah, at least
she's in a fucking jumpsuit. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, Hit Girl's got a whole costume.
Right, Charlie's like all like weird, sexy assassin, like the leather stuff.
Yeah, and
like they're all dressed for the job except for Jason Bourne.
Jules and Vincent got their matching suits.
Yeah,
looking sharp. You look like a fucking nerd.
Yeah,
what are you doing? Are you coming?
What an asshole.
Did you come? Are you coming here to tell Santa what you want for Christmas? Is that what's happening here? Are we going to touch down and you're going to ask Santa for something? Because that's what you look like. You look like you're going to ask Santa for some Bitcoin. Fucking Jason Bourne.
Fucking Jason Bourne. So I was thinking about my helicopter ride. And there's some interesting dynamics here. I think Snake, John Wick, Django, and Black Widow would all get along okay because they're all serious and they all kind of fuck.
That's that's true.
I definitely think it'll just be Harlan Maguire on one side.
just leering at people, fucking with his camera.
Yeah. He'll ask Arya Stark if he can take her picture. Everybody else will step in immediately. Arya, surprisingly, will be like, "No, I'm used to it. You don't know where I come from."
Yeah,
this guy is on every block of where I come from.
This is the tamest creep I've encountered.
Yeah, yeah. This guy would fit right in.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all so fucking serious.
Yeah, Maguire is basically a Bolton, isn't he? He's just
pretty much
fucking Ramsay Snow.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Arya. I'm not saying Arya would get along with him. I'm saying that she would know exactly how to deal with him. She would be like, yeah, don't worry, this is fine.
Yeah, I've seen 100.
I mean, it's not fine, but you know, I'll stab him with my dagger if I need to. No problem.
I'll feed him his kids' fingers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like it's I want this character around, but I honestly am not sure if Harlan Maguire from Road to Perdition will make the helicopter ride. Like,
I don't know.
He feels like he would be murdered very quickly.
By who?
By any of these people. Probably Arya or Django. I feel like those are the two who are just like, you know what, I'm just going to kill this person. But for the sake of this, I'm going to go ahead and say that he makes the helicopter ride.
Sure, yeah.
But just barely. Just barely.
No, he has earned the mistrust of several people in that group.
Yeah, they're all looking at him funny. John Wick ain't saying shit, probably. He's just sitting there holding a pencil, and they're like, he's going to do something with that pencil. And they're looking over at Snake, and they're like, he's going to do something too. They're both dudes who look like they're going to do something.
Yeah.
Same with Django, actually.
Yeah.
They're just sitting around like dressed like wildly different people, looking like they're going to do something.
Right, they're all dressed like cool dudes separated by like 150 years each.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Like, this dude, I don't
know.
Like
a time traveling squad.
Yeah. I don't know about this guy, but he looks cool, so I think he's going to do something cool.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Black Widow, again, she's kind of very serious, but like these guys, I think she'd get along with Django because he's the most dressed like a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
But like John Wick and Pliskin, they kind of look like scumbags, right?
Yeah, they look like somebody you would avoid in a club.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that thing coming up to you at a club, you're getting the hell out of there.
Yeah, you're pulling the ripcord pretty quick.
Yeah. And I mean, again, Harlan Maguire, we don't even have to discuss. He's just over there like a fucking reptile.
Comes spidering up with his 80-year-old camera. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Should we get
if this
into
guy
the...
asks me if I'm a model, I'm calling the police.
Oh shit! All right, we got to get into this.
Yeah, we kind of do. Yeah.
I didn't think we'd spend this much time on just the helicopter shit.
Just the fact that you got McGuire from Road to Perdition.
Just sticking out like a sore fucking thumb.
What the hell is he gonna do?
I'll tell you, Tom. I know what he's gonna do. I got a plan.
I'm excited to see it.
I got a plan for him.
Yeah.
So let's get... All right. We've landed. First wave. We're going to do this in the order of which it's listed here. The elves. We're dealing with the elves first, Tom.
Sure.
How would you deal with the elves?
Well, I think the bride and Charlie are going to be really put off by the elves.
Uh-huh.
Since they both have the we're looking for our lost child plot line. Although Charlie was more like running from the daughter and then had to realize that she gave a shit about her daughter still.
Right.
But I think they're going to have an issue with the kids or with the elves because they look like kids. Hit Girl's is going to cut right through them.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just go ham. She's going to turn on some fucking runaways and just start flipping and spinning and
yeah, calling them fucked up things.
Yep. Calling them shitty little snow cunts.
Yep, exactly. Yep. I can see it already. Yep. Yeah.
Who the hell else on my team?
You got Boba Fett.
Fett and Jules and Vincent.
Yeah.
I think Jules and Vincent would be taken aback by this as well.
It'd be shocking to a lot of them.
It would be shocking to most characters, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jules and Vincent see the sheer number of elves and look at each other and go back to the helicopter to get their shotguns.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
We should have brought fucking shotguns.
Because the elves are fighting back.
Of course, yeah. They're like flipping candy canes and throwing little sugar cookies like ninja stars.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like Boba Fett takes a candy cane to the back and sets his jetpack off, and he goes rocketing off into the distance and explodes.
That's it for Boba Fett?
I kind of feel like that's what happens to Boba Fett.
Falls into a fucking Yeti Sarlacc pit. The only one of its kind.
It's like, I don't know, man. He looked real cool, but he just didn't do anything.
He didn't do shit, and then he just died like an asshole. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. No, as much as it pains me after his triumphant return on The Mandalorian.
Well, I was gonna say he'll come back.
Yeah,
later.
He'll come back later and be bald and scarred.
Help like.
Yeah, you'll see.
And help
see.
like elves or some shit.
You'll see. You guys will see. I got a whole thing planned. Not really, but something's gonna happen. But for now, Boba Fett has taken a candy cane to the back and rocketed off, just disappearing into the night sky.
All right. Jesus Christ. Yep. Is that okay? That's you versus elves? All right. I'm gonna sick Harlan Maguire on them.
Yeah.
So Harlan will go in. He'll act enthusiastic about the elves. He'll be like, "Oh, you want to see like a magic trick?" Because they're child elves, and I feel like he's the only one in my group who will absolutely kill children.
Oh, no questions asked.
And so he invites them. He's very friendly with them at first. Like maybe he's their friend. He invites them for hot cocoa. They all go into a hut together.
Okay.
15 minutes later, the rest of the group walk in, and it's just the elves are everywhere, just slaughtered. He's taking pictures of them all.
Mm-hmm.
Even Snake Plissken vomits at the site. Yeah. They're like, "What did you do? Oh my god!" Because he was kind of friends with them, so it feels like he didn't have to fight them, but he just wanted to murder them.
It's his calling.
Yeah, and he's just taking their pictures, and I think that's when they put him down. I'm pretty sure Arya would put him down at that point because of what he did to the elves. It's real dark. No one feels good about it. They walk on quietly.
Yep.
And that's it.
Sure.
That's the fight.
Yeah. No. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. Nothing. Just Harlan Maguire from Road to Perdition, just meticulously murdering elves in a darkened hut before taking their pictures of their dying bodies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the Christmas special
spirit,
I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. We killed the elves.
We did. Yes,
Tom.
we did.
Okay, elves are done. Here comes the wave of misfit toys.
A cowboy riding an ostrich. I feel like they all come up and introduce themselves, like the polka dotted elephant, the Charlie in the box, the water gun that just squirts jelly,
right?
The cowboy riding the ostrich, the dolly who, as far as I can tell, functions perfectly as a dolly. I'm not sure why she's on the island of misfit toys.
I don't know. Maybe she was like racist.
I that must be it, right? She's just like unspeakably racist. Or no, wait,
it's got to be.
It was like 1960, so maybe the problem is she wasn't racist enough.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so the doll that was not racist enough for Bloomingdale's in 1960.
Right. That's got to be it.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
I feel like Hit Girl gets excited at first to like play with some toys because she gets to be a kid so rarely.
Right.
And then discovers that they're all kind of bullshit toys that suck.
Right. Yeah, they really suck.
So, just flips out and cuts the cowboy's head off and shoves it up the ostrich's ass.
Right.
Uses the jelly squirt gun to execute the dolly.
Mm-hmm.
And then crams the squirt gun down Charlie in the box's throat.
Right.
I think most of the rest of the group is just watching in astonishment as she tears through these
she just
toys.
dismantled each one by one. She humiliates them.
Like Jules and Vincent are just reloading their shotguns, just kind of nodding, like, yeah, let's
right.
got that handled.
You're right. They're not going to do work if they don't have
right,
to.
Yeah, why would they?
Yeah. No reason.
Yeah, and I think the bride and Charlie are probably just fending off any errant misfit toy that happens to get close enough to maybe get the drop on Hit Girl, but I don't think that's happening.
Right.
And meanwhile, Jason Bourne's just back in the helicopter. Like nobody
talking about how he can't remember anything.
He doesn't remember how he got there, who he is.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't know why I'm doing this anyway.
Yeah. They don't even notice he's gone.
Yeah, he's calling Pamela Landry and being like, I know everything about what the fuck is like BlackBerry or whatever the fuck.
I know everything about you and David Strathairn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was him in it, wasn't it? Anyway,
Probably.
Meanwhile, Boba Fett goes rocketing by Jason Bourne, and he's like, "Oh,
help me!"
In my imagination, he's just zooming just zanily around the North Pole like
Right.
Super Dave Osborne.
Yeah, he's going to make it around the world once and just be right back. Fucking dumbass Boba
Yep.
Fett. All right, so that's Misfit Toys.
Yeah, for me.
Okay. I think for me, Django and Black Widow are going to start like forming a plan. Django's going to take a sniping position. I think Snake Plissken and Arya are going to like smoke cigarettes. I don't know if Arya smokes, but I feel like she'd be interested in it.
Yeah, no, she's got that energy.
Yeah, and like Arya's kind of like a moody teenager, and so is Snake. So they're gonna just like talk about how government's bullshit and stuff.
Yep.
And then John Wick is just going to freak the fuck out on these Misfit toys. Because they're coming after him, right? And he can't like.
He's gonna kill one of them with a coloring book.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna grab a coloring book and he's gonna shove it in the throat of Charlie in the box. He's gonna take some candy canes and he's gonna like quietly stab the dolly and the spotted elephant like in the neck.
Yeah, that's where you get the sweet spot.
Yeah, he's gonna grab one of the reindeer and like slap it on the ass so that it just fucking brains the bird that swims instead of flies.
Oh yeah, fuck that bird.
Yeah. Cowboy gets on the ostrich. He gets on a motorcycle. They're chasing each other. They get like neck and neck, and John Wick fucking kicks the ostrich from out of the cowboy, and they like flip over on the highway on the North Pole highway, and like explode. But it's like bloody explosions. Halle Berry shows up real quick.
Yeah. Why wouldn't she?
Yeah, and just a dog just fucking rips apart the scooter. Is there a scooter?
I don't know.
I don't know. It just starts ripping apart just like elves and whatever. Doesn't matter. They do like cool dog tricks. Everybody's now watching. They're like, "Oh my god, this is so well choreographed."
Yeah. Everybody else is just sitting down and watching.
Like hanging back and being like, "Oh shit." That's it. That's Misfit Toys.
Dope.
Done. We got to keep moving. We got to keep moving. We got a lot
we got a lot to get through. Okay, what's next?
The reindeer. They can't do shit, Tom.
Not really. I mean, they can fly.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. They're flying away. What do you do? What do you do about that?
Well, my team is just kind of watching from the ground like, I don't know how we're going to reach those things. And then like a javelin from God, like a Valkyrie, spiraling out of control, Boba Fett, just comes blazing through the reindeer, knocks him loose of the sleigh, sets them all on fire with the exhaust from his jetpack. And they just all explode and burn down to the sky like
Just
like
bones, flaming
malfunctioning fireworks.
All right. It's bones and fucking like jingle bells.
Yep. It's a
sleigh
very
bells falling
festive
from the
explosion because the sleigh bells are jingling as they fall to the ground.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
And Boba Fett goes spiraling off again.
Off into the sunset. Help me!
And they're down on the ground like, wow, I guess he really did know what he was doing.
Oh, man.
I'll be back in a TV show in 30 years.
Well, I just realized I'm going to definitely have Black Widow jump on those reindeer like she did in the ending of Avengers with those weird monsters.
Yeah, do it.
And she just starts stabbing them in the neck. And are they strapped together?
In my version, they were, so.
Okay, so she's like stabbing them in the neck, and they get sort of lower and lower because like each one she stabs in the neck, they're just like slowly bleeding out, and like the magic is gone from that particular reindeer, so it gets like lopsided, like its parts start hanging off, like this dead reindeer just like hanging off of the whole sled situation. I think Django's gonna get a few sniper shots in there too. Shoot one of the reindeer in the face. At this point, everybody's wondering, are the reindeer just running away? I don't know. It's too late. We're killing them.
No, the decision's been made.
Yeah, the decision's been made. Snake Plissken's not doing anything.
No, why
he's still
just like
he's still smoking his
him
cigarettes.
And Arya just sitting there smoking, talking about why everything is bullshit.
Yeah. Just taking it all in. Because Arya, I mean, Santa's not for Arya. She's a teenager. This is all lame.
Yeah.
This is lame bullshit.
Yeah, it would be kind of lame.
All right, reindeers go crashing down in an explosion of viscera. I would say Arya might pity kill the remaining ones, like they're on the like Rudolph and Blitzen are on the ground, like
He'll cut his nose off and wear it like a necklace.
Sure, why not? Well, she's gonna take his face. No, she's gonna take Rudolph's face.
There you go.
I'm adding that to her inventory.
Santa's most trusted reindeer.
Yes. Oh, there's a plan here. All right, so she's got Rudolph's face, like in her bag, I guess. I don't know how that works.
I don't know, but she's got it.
That's the reindeer.
Sure.
All right, Frosty. I got a good plan for Frosty.
Oh, man. Well, I feel like Jules and Vincent try to shoot Frosty a bunch, but he's just like, ho, 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 because he's like, he's like the T-1000, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullets are useless against Frosty.
Yeah.
I feel like Hit Girl and the Bride get a couple of slashes in with the sword, and that's not really working either.
Yep.
I feel like Jason Bourne comes running up and tries to say some lame thing about like the chemical composition of snow and ice.
Mm-hmm.
And then Frosty just slaps him in the dick with his stick arm.
Yep. Yeah, this is monster
Shut
arm.
up, Jason Bourne, you fucking nerd.
Yeah.
And then I guess because
remember, Tom,
what?
Frosty has a weakness.
Oh, I know. What I'm saying is,
Okay.
I guess like you got Charlie, who's kind of like this badass, hard drinking, hard living assassin. It's just gonna like dump some whiskey on him and set him on fire.
She's gonna say like a real Shane Black line
Yeah.
before doing it.
Something like looks
almost
like your nuts are roasting or something.
Yeah. I feel like this is almost exactly, not exactly, but the part where she pours the fuel under the door to get out.
Yeah.
And Samuel Jackson goes flying in the air and nothing makes sense.
So in this scenario, Frosty explodes and Jules goes flying into the air for no reason.
Oh, perfect. Well, I know how to handle Frosty. So Arya knows snow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the plan. So she's going to laugh and play with him, and like play games, and have like a great time.
Sure.
And then he's like, "Oh, gotta melt. I'll be back someday." And then he's gone.
Oh yeah, take his hat.
Yeah. Oh, you can take the hat, but he's the problem is he waves goodbye and he says, "Don't you cry. I'll be back again someday." So you just let him play it out. You let him play it out.
Sure.
Is my
Let
plan.
him wear himself out.
Yeah, he has to hurry on his way. So like just like hang out with him for a little bit. He's like, "Let's run and we'll have some fun." Before he melts away. So just run and have some fun. And then we're good.
Yeah.
Clean break. That's all I'm saying.
Take that hat though.
Yeah. Oh, I'm taking the hat.
You
Yes.
try it out, man. Put it on some other shit. See what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You could put it on like just piles of dirt, on trees, on the dead. You could put it on a dead loved one.
Pet Cemetery, that motherfucker.
But what if it just creates Frosty the Snowman in the flesh
body of your dead loved one?
It's like a Cronenberg situation where the flesh morphs into a snowman
Yeah.
shape. So like the bones break and like things start like squeezing
Yeah,
out.
they just distend into this weird like Go-Gurt stick of a person.
Right. I mean, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, so take the hat is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I took the hat. All right. On to the 10-foot tall snow nutcracker. I mean, God, we're not even at the Santa stuff.
We're almost there. I feel like the
almost there.
Santas are going to be relatively quick.
Okay.
All right, so we got our 10-foot tall nutcracker. I feel like, okay, we got Charlie shooting and throwing bombs, setting weird fuel traps. That's not really doing much. Hit
Right.
Girl and the bride are slashing at it. That's not doing too much. Jules and Vincent are shooting at it. That's probably not doing too much.
Right.
Jason Bourne runs behind the Nutcracker's leg, and then as the Nutcracker moves, you see he's no longer there anymore, and it's like a cool trick. But then, like the longer you think about it, you're like, oh, he's probably just like crouching down behind the snowbank.
Right. Yeah, that's most likely what he's doing. Yeah. And he probably looks ridiculous.
He probably looks like a real piece of shit if you were looking at it from like
Yeah.
the opposite side of the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
It's like really the team
yeah.
is growing less and less impressed with Jason Bourne by the second. Also, he's real cold because he's
for
only
sure.
wearing like a t-shirt and jeans, like an absolute asshole.
Yeah, he's slowly dying of
Yeah.
hypothermia. Yeah, absolutely.
And then I feel like Boba Fett comes screaming back in, like
Here
like
he comes.
Super Dave Osborne.
You like hear him for a solid minute before he shows up.
like a man shot out of a cannon. just punches through the Nutcracker's dome
Oh
like
yeah.
a fucking missile. With that Beskar steel armor of his.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Nutcracker explodes and falls over. At this point, the jetpack is still carrying Boba Fett, but he is limp and unmoving. Is he unconscious? Is he dead? We don't know.
Dead. We don't know.
But that jetpack's gonna keep going.
His arms just
Yeah.
flapping in the wind. Oh, he's perfect.
He's our
perfect.
glorious little space boy. All right. That's my Nutcracker.
Okay. I think mine is pretty straightforward. Black Widow is going to develop a relationship with him of trust.
Yeah, no, that's extremely straightforward.
You know?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, where she can be like, "Hey, big guy, sun's getting real low," and like slowly ease the Nutcracker into just being a calmer Nutcracker, and then I don't know, Nutcracker goes to space, and we're not sure what happens, but then he shows up later, and it's never explained.
That sounds good.
Sure, or like Chango can just shoot it in the neck a bunch from afar. I feel like it's a little bit of a grind. I feel like Django has this ability, like he's got the facing off against like a guy who seems scary, not a problem. Snake has that as well. Saving Arya with her Rudolph face, giving John Wick a rest. So I think ultimately it would actually be Black Widow jumping on this fucking Nutcracker, holding them in place while Django just shoots it in the face repeatedly until it stops moving. Snake is still smoking cigarettes.
That seems like a solid plan.
Okay. Just getting through it. Just getting through the Nutcracker. It's because we're now prying open the bunker, and we're getting into those Santas.
Let's sink our teeth into these Santas.
Do we fight them all at once?
I don't know. Is it a one at a time deal?
Well, certain ones of these are not going to fight back.
Yes, that's true.
Certain ones are going to run and hide. Only like a few of them, I would argue, would maybe fight back. So I think it would be a case of they're all in the bunker together, right?
Yeah, probably.
Like, I think they're in the bunker. They're hunkered down. None of them are like. I think robot. Yeah, let's explore what's going on in that bunker. So I think like Scott Kelvin, Nick and Fred Claus are kind of in the corner. I think Robot Santa is kind of holding the door. Jack Skellington is perhaps doing a song.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
And they're hearing it all outside. So that's where we're at.
Are those all the Santas?
Nick and Fred Claus, Jack Skellington, Robot Santa Claus, Scott Kelvin.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I got this.
Okay.
Right. First, we got to get through Robot Santa. I feel that's just like a DPS check. Like you just got to do enough damage to Robot Santa.
Right.
Or you reprogram him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess he would become obsessed with destroying Hit Girl because she's clearly a naughty child.
Yeah, you're right.
And they could use that to their advantage.
Right.
Just with so he's chasing Hit Girl around. She's leaving caltrops and throwing daggers back and shit, shooting at him. And you just have Jules and Vincent just like paste him a million times from behind, and then like the bride's cutting up his titanium body, and then maybe Charlie can like crack wise and throw like a fucking homemade bomb into his body cavity and just blow him up.
Yep, just blow him.
Just blow him. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Robot Santa Claus, he's got a gun, he's got some weapons, but he's no different than the Nutcracker.
Right, he's really, like I said, he's just like a damage check.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think he would just have to tell Jack Skellington about another major religious holiday, and then he would fuck off on his own to go ruin it.
That's fair. Yep.
He's like, I'm going to go make it my own.
Yeah. Yeah, tell him about, I don't know what, like fucking Thanksgiving or something.
He's just going to go fucking ruin it.
Yeah.
Tell him about Easter. He dresses up as Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Just skeleton Jesus. Perfect.
What
do you got left? Nick and Fred Claus and Scott Kelvin?
Okay. So they have their elf bodyguard. So it's just another elf wave. I feel like the adults let Hit Girl deal with them once again because they're like, you know what, we're not getting into this one.
Yeah,
you should have saved McGuire for this.
You're right. I think Arya will be able to handle it.
That's true.
Yeah, I think can get her hands dirty.
I feel like Fred Claus says something weird about Trump, so they just fucking stab him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man,
you got Nick Claus, played by Paul
I got
Giamatti.
Nick Claus and Scott Calvin, who are just both Santa. There's not really much they can do.
Yep. You kind of just have to execute
Pretty
them.
much.
Yeah. Well, may I remind you, you have several people who are good at just executing people.
Yeah, I think that's how it plays out, right? Like you can have Hit Girl or the bride or Vincent and Jules take out one and then the others take out the other.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe there's some big kahuna burger in there. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Jules does a speech about how Santa Claus has ruined the meaning of Christmas, quoting some stuff from Scripture about how he's made it all commercial when really all he wants to do is just give up all material possessions and walk the earth like Kane from Kung Fu.
Yeah.
So they blast Nick Claus. And then I guess, do Vince and Jules become the new Santa? Because they're going to kill Scott Calvin.
Yes, but the objective is to kill Santa.
That's true. Man, I'm trying to find a way to make this interesting. Okay, I've got it. All
right.
I've got it.
Okay.
Vince and Jules execute both Nick Claus and Scott Calvin, so making them both Santa. So we'll have... I feel like Vincent gets himself killed because he's dumb, right?
Yeah, Vincent just goes to take a dump, and then Bruce Willis shows up.
Something like that. And then
plays the harmonica, shoots him.
The return of Bruno. And then the bride does the 5-finger death punch to Jules.
Yeah.
But then that makes her Santa.
It sure does, Tom.
Man. Gosh, there can be only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we just have to take it all down. Okay, so Charlie's not going to kill the kid, so Hit Girl is going to have to take out both the bride and Charlie because neither one of them is going to kill the kid. They're not going to kill the little girl.
All right.
Then I guess Hit Girl is Santa, and then, twinkling out from the sky like the North Star, fucking Boba Fett comes cruising back in. And just slams into Santa's workshop, and the whole thing explodes.
All right.
And that's it. And that's the meaning of Christmas.
Good. Okay. All right. So, for me, all the action outside that door stops. They're like, oh, it must be over. And you hear a little voice outside that's like, oh, it's over. Oh. And they open the door and they're like, oh, it's Rudolph. And Rudolph comes trotting in like, it's all over. Guys, he cozies up to, I don't know, I'm going to say Nick Claus. And he's like, you can pet me. And then he just stabs him in the neck. Paul Giamatti goes down, just just squirting from the neck. Arya Stark rips off Rudolph's face. Yeah. In comes John Wick, who wraps himself around Jack Skellington, doing some real parkour shit on those limbs.
On those
flipping
tree
around.
branch limbs of his.
Yeah. Once again, Black Widow and Django team up to take out Robot Santa Claus. Django starts sniping Robot Santa Claus, firing some shots. He sees Fred Claus in the corner of his eyes, shoots him so hard he flies out of the North Pole. Past Boba Fett, just flying, just shooting Robot Santa. Jack Skellington, I feel like John Wick bends him, ties him in a knot or something like that, steps on his big pumpkin head, that explodes everywhere. I guess he's already dead, but he's so mangled that he can't really
all his stupid limbs are tied up.
Function.
So what's he gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Who's left? So Fred Claus has got Nick Claus got his throat cut. Fred Claus got blown out of the atmosphere. Robot Santa is getting shot the fuck up by Django while Black Widow stabs it in the neck. It's firing missiles and stuff everywhere, but that's okay. And then we got old Scott Calvin. So what we're going to do, let's see, who do we got left? Snake Plissken, John Wick, Arya. Okay, so, oh, shit. Got it. John Wick is the first one up. No. Django. Hold on, everybody. John Wick's the first one up. He goes up to Scott Calvin. He picks up, I don't know what, a fucking a present, a gift wrap present, shoves it in his rib cage, and then unwraps the present and pulls out his heart from the gift. And then John Wick becomes Santa, and they're all like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. we're all cool here. Arya comes up from behind and just stabs him right in the back. Because she's good at that. Or maybe she like feeds him poison. Something like that. So Arya is now Santa. Black Widow isn't going to do shit, right?
Probably not.
I feel like Django might. I think Django's going to draw on Arya. He has a gun.
Yeah, he does.
So that's going to take out Arya Stark. I'm sorry, Arya Stark. Making Django the new Santa. Django's certainly not going to... he's going to defend himself. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure Black Widow will take him down.
Probably. I buy that.
Yeah, I think Black Widow could take him down. She's new Santa. And what she's going to do is jump off a cliff and piss off everybody. And where everybody's going to be like, what? No, Jeremy, you had a perfectly good Jeremy Renner right there.
You could have thrown that Jeremy Renner right into the abyss.
Yeah. She's going to sacrifice her life as Santa. Cut to Snake Plissken smoking cigarettes, not doing a goddamn thing, walking out into the North Pole, crumples up the assassin order or whatever, and is like, fuck this.
Fucking Christmas.
Yeah, and like walks out of the ruins of the North Pole, and it's like, bow, 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 and credits.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Perfect Christmas movie.
Perfect Christmas movie.
No notes.
No notes. No notes all around. We fucking did it. We made a Christmas movie.
We did it.
Yeah, we really did. You got the fucking Boba Fett's in there, flying around. We cut off Rudolph's face. What more do you want from us? What more do you want?
We have nothing else to give, honestly. Like, that's it. You've taken it all.
Okay. Well, let's end this.
Let's end it.
Right? Special thanks to James Rainey again for making this all happen. Again, this specific premise was James's idea, and I think it was a good one. They did a good job.
Yeah. We got a whole show out of it.
We got a whole show out of it. Thanks to all of you for listening. If you're interested, you can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's where James Rainey, that's where they ordered this podcast. We also have exclusive podcasts there, like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman and Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We have all sorts of tiers and stuff where you can watch movies with us every Friday night until Congress shuts us down, apparently. That's that. That's the Patreon.
We also have a store, tpublic.com/store/gamefullyunemployed, where you get t-shirts, masks, mugs, stickers, posters, all kinds of things. Check it out.
Check it out.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. May you not have to kill each other because you're turning into Santa.
Yeah, hopefully
like Santa's a disease.
Yeah, it's like the thing.
Yeah. May you not be blessed by Tim Allen in your house. May Tim Allen not sneak into your house.
That's just evergreen.
Yes, that's true.
All right.
Bye.